Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the show on this Friday. And on Fridays, we have a segment where we take a closer look at any type of subject that we want to dive in a little bit deeper to. And Andrew's going to be interviewing someone from the Y about a virtual trainer as opposed to a real live trainer. And
can I virtually work out?
Well, it's just, you know, are you going to work out hard enough if you're doing it on your own without, you know, a little push? For me, I need a little push.
I'm virtually working out right now.
Well, virtually work on the weather
for us. Okay, virtually work on the weather. Take a look here what we have hour by hour.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the show. Glad to have you with us tonight. Well, the thing on everybody's mind, I think, is daylight saving time. Why are we doing it still? A couple hundred years ago it made sense, but now it just doesn't seem to make sense. There's a lot of people who are, you know, are speaking out about it, and some congressmen want it changed and stay daylight savings time all year, which makes total sense to me. Now, this is something that that's special about this, too, is you hand make them. Right. So it's very time consuming. So instead of having to do this at home, we did give you a recipe that she cooked last week, was a lamb stew. It was fabulous. That's on our website. This, if you want this dish, is actually on your menu at Canyon Crest, correct?
Right. Which makes it really easy.
I made these pumpkin squares. I found this recipe online, and I wanted to try something different. Instead of using brownies, I wanted to use pumpkin, and the recipe is actually pretty easy. But it came out, in a sense, just a little bit. It wasn't really sweet, so added a little bit of powdered sugar to it, and I'll put the recipe online as well. And the reason why I made this is because when I found out that pumpkin has so much beta carotene in it, and it is so good for you, that I thought, well, you know, I'm going to try this recipe and see. Thank you.
Hop on the bandwidth that you can use.
Okay, but what I want to know is can it make coffee?
No, can't make coffee. As a matter of fact, shouldn't have coffee around a keyboard, because I mean that's not even mine. I borrowed that.
Coming up next, I'm in Hammett at Cold Springs Winery to find out how they turn these into this. But for degrees, Martin tests the sugar content measured by what's called sugar bricks with a hydrometer. The wine is still cloudy, smells like pineapple, and is full of champagne-like bubbles. The gases from the steel vats can be very dangerous. Woo! Everyone should try this at least once, making wine like they did in the old days. And you can have that chance by coming up here to Cold Springs during harvest season to see what it's really like squishing grapes with your feet. It's not as easy as it looks in the movies.